A very good morning to all of you, my dear children. In today's session, let us learn about adjective of quantity. So we have already learnt about adjectives and adjective of quality in the previous sessions. So let us have a short discussions regarding the same and let's move on to today's chapter. Okay, come on, tell me, what is an adjective?
Adjectives are describing words.
So are you sure this adjectives are?
Adjectives are describing words.
Yes, very good. Adjectives are describing words. What does it describe?
It describes a person.
So I'll be asking, Joanna, come on, tell me, what does it describe? Yes, come on, tell me. If everybody answers, no one is going to. Yes, adjective describes a
Person, animal, or thing.
Yes, okay, I've already told you page number is 25. We are in worksheet 15. Okay, so please get ready with it. So we already know what is an adjective is. So adjective is a word that describes a noun. Okay, so it tells us more about the noun. Okay, describes the noun. Then we have learnt about adjectives of quality. Okay, so adjective of quality, what is the other name for the adjective of quality? Pratana, come on, tell me. What is the other name given for adjective of quality? Pratana? Is there any other name given for adjective of quality?
Describing word.
Not describing words. Anybody? Yes, Rida, come on, tell me.
Word.
Yes, Rida?
Size. Shape.
No, what is the other name given for adjective of quality? I've told you in the previous session. What is the other name given for the adjective of quality? Who knows the answer? Yes, Afrin, come on, tell me the answer. What's the other?
Descriptive word.
Yes, it is known as descriptive adjective. All of you, please do learn it once more. So, adjective of quality, it is also known as descriptive adjective. Why it is called as descriptive adjective? Who knows the answer?
Describe the word.
Yes, it's describing the words. It's only describing the words. What does it tell us about? It not only describes the noun, but it also tells us, gives us informations regarding, gives a detailed description about what?
Quality.
Yes, Mitra, come on.
Quality. Size.
Size,
Shape.
shape,
Numbers.
not, yes, that is adjective as such, but quality as such, it is kind. Yes, very good. So, that is the reason adjective of quality are called as descriptive adjective, because it describes the noun about its size, shape, color, and kind. Okay, is that clear to all of you? Now in today's session, let us move on to the second kind of adjective. We call it as adjective of quantity. From the word itself, it's very clear. Quantity tells us what?
Ma'am.
Quantity, what does it tells us? Either it tells us the number or it will tells us the how much it is. Okay, it tells us the quantity. How much of sugar it is. You can say it is 1 kilo of sugar. Okay, or you can say 2 packets of sugar, or you can say there are few, little, okay? So how much, or 2 spoons of sugar, whatever it is. All these tells us the quantity of sugar, okay? So either it can, if it is used in numbers, it is very clear we can ask how many. Okay, if it's in numbers, or if it is mentioned in quantity like few, little, many, more, less, all these tells us how much it is. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn in today's session. So all of you, please get ready with your workbook. That is worksheet 15, page 20.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
We haven't done the worksheet 14.
Worksheet 14, I told you to do it as homework. It is all related to adjective of quality. Okay, I'll be sending you the notes as well as, because of your examination, I did not send much notes. Okay, I'll be sending you the notes regarding the adjective of quality very soon. Okay. So I've told you in the previous session itself, we have done a few. Don't you remember that? We have done a few in the previous session and I've told you to do the remaining as homework. Okay? Yes. Now, all of you, please do take worksheet 15, that is kinds of adjectives. Okay?
Ma'am, I do it that.
Yeah, okay. We have already done it, I know it. Adjective of quantity. All of you look at the picture. Now, all of you, please do mute your audios. Otherwise, you keep on asking questions after the other. Now, so we are moving on to adjectives of quantity. Okay, quantity, what does it tells us? It answers the question how much or how many. If it is how many, we can say how many fingers are there? 10. So how many tells us the exact number, but how much tells us the quantity of it. Okay, so it answers the question how much or how many. Adjective of quantity answers the question how much or how many we are referring to. Okay, that is the amount of thing are we referring to. Okay, so it answers the question how many or how much of a thing we are referring to. Okay, so all of you look at this picture. Can you see? Can you look at the picture? All of you look at the picture. Don't be looking anywhere else. Yes, let's read the sentence. There are 3 tomatoes on the table. Now, identify the adjective of quantity in the sentence. Which is the adjective of quantity here?
3.
Yes, 3 is adjective because it is written in number. We know that there are 3 tomatoes are there. So 3 is adjective of quantity. Either it will be numbers or it tells you how much it is. Using the words like few, many, more, then few, little, all these are the words. Okay. Okay. So now, all of you look at this example. Jimmy eats a whole apple daily. Come on, identify the adjective of quantity in it. Whole. It tells us that he eats the whole apple daily. Okay, maybe the one whole. So here here whole is the adjective of quantity, which tells us how much of apple he eats. Okay, if it tells that it is 3 apples daily, or we can say it is how many he eats by number. Here it is how much he eats. Okay, the whole apple daily. Okay. Now let's move on to the next example. Come on, read this. There is no milk in the glass. You can see the glass there. There is milk is not there. Nothing is there. So here, which is the adjective of quantity here? No. Because it tells us there is no milk there. Okay. So it tells us the quantity of the milk it is. Now let's all of you look at the jug there. How much of juice is there? Only very little. So there is a little juice in the jar. It tells us how much. Okay, it tells us how much. So here little is the adjective of quantity here. Clear? Little is the adjective of quantity here. Now, all of you look at this sentence. All the students have passed the test. Come on, identify the adjective of quantity. All. All it tells us that how many children have passed their test. So it is all.
Everybody.
Everyone. Okay, so here, adjective of quantity, it tells us how much or how many of a thing we are referring to. Is that clear to all of you? So adjective of quantity tells us how much or how many of a thing we are referring to. An adjective of quantity is always followed by a noun. Okay, if it is definite, it gives us the number. If it is indefinite, it tells us the quantity of it, that is using the term much, many, whole, some, little. Clear? Okay, much, many, whole, some, little. These are the words used to say how much it is. It tells us the quantity of a thing. Okay. Have you understood? That's why I'm telling you, children, please do mute your audios. None of you are muting it. Many of you. Okay, now let's move on to the exercise which is there in your workbook. All of you, please do take your workbook exercise, my dear children. All of you, please do take your workbook exercise. Are you all ready? Please mute your audios so that I can unmute you all.
Page number.
Page number, as I've told you, 25. Now what you have to do? You have to pick out the adjective of quantity. You have to pick out the adjective of quantity. Okay? Pick out the adjective of quantity. Pick out.
We want to underline or
Yes. You have to underline it. Pick out the adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity in the following sentences. Okay, adjective of quantity. T-I-T-Y. Okay, it is T. T-I-T-Y. Okay, so let me write the first sentence for you. The first sentence tells us step back 3 paces. Okay, step back 3 paces. So Abhinav, come on, tell me which is adjective of quantity here. It is
step back 3
paces. Okay, what is it?
3.
3. So 3 is adjective of quantity here. So you have to pick out, in the sense you have to underline the adjective of quantity in the sentence. Okay, I'll be doing a few of it, and the later part you have to do it by yourself. Okay, Mitra, come on, do it, or read the second question for me, Mitra. I
have told you many times.
I have told you many times already. Okay, come on, pick out the adjective of quantity here. Many times.
Many.
Yes, very good. It is many. Okay, so many is adjective of quantity here. All of you, please do underline it. Many. Okay, now let's move on to the third question. I wanted Sarah to read the question. Sarah, come on, read the question. Come on, read. Spoke.
I spoke a
Few words.
What to the man?
Yes, I spoke a few words to the men. Yes, to the men. So come on, identify the adjective of quantity in it. Sarah? It is a few. Yes, very good. It is a few. Okay. So I spoke a few words. Okay. So a few is a phrase there. So it is a few is the adjective of quantity there. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. Reeve, come on, read the next question for me. Fourth question. He is 90
years of age.
Yes, he is 90 years of age. So 90, very good, because it tells us the number 90. So 90 is adjective of quantity. Very good. Now let's move on to the fifth question. Abu Tahir, come on, Abu Tahir, unmute it and read the question. He made 5 goals. Read the question.
In the third
in the third match. In
5.
the
5.
only 5. It is 5 as well as the third. Okay, both tells us the number. Okay, in the third match. Third match means in the third match, he has made 5 goals. Okay. So 5 as well as third, both tells us the number. So it is adjective of quantity. Clear to all of you? Now let's move on to the next question. That is the next question is 6th question. A week has 7 days. All these tells us the number, so it is very easier for us. I look for the person who is Advait. Come on, Advait. Advait, what happened to you? Come on, read the question. A week has
A week has 7 days.
okay, come on, identify 7. Yes, that's all. Very good. So, adjective of quantity, here it is not mentioned. Actually, adjective of quantity it is. Adjective of number is there, adjective of quantity is there. But here, together as such, it is adjective of quantity. Number as well as it tells us the how much it is. Okay. So, number it is easy to identify it. So, let's move on to this. Yes, my dear?
Reeve is finished.
Yes, Reeve is okay. Now let's move on to the next question. That is, this book cost me. Yes.
I finished the answers and questions.
Okay. When the answer key will be sent, you please do check the answers with it. Okay. The book. Yes, my dear.
Can
Pause.
I answer this question?
Wait, my dear. Who's that? 4 rupees. Who's that?
Triveni.
Sriveni. Come on, Sriveni. Come on.
This book was made 4 rupees.
Yes, this 4. Very good. 4 is the answer here. Very good. Okay. Now the next question for Edu. Edu, come on. Yes, read the question, Edu.
Yes, ma'am.
Some tigers are man-eaters. Come on, tell me. It is? Some tigers are man-eaters. So, some, very good. Some tells us the adjective of quantity, tells us how much it is. Okay. So, okay. So, yes. Now, you know we have already finished with the 8th question. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 will be done as homework. You just identify the adjective of quantity in it. So, you know how to do it. Now, okay, I'm going to send you the link. Only 15 more minutes. Okay, are you all ready? Keep your books away. All of you, please do keep your books away. 10 marks. So it is on tenses as well as verb and its object. Please, all of you, please do keep your books away. The link will be sent in the chat box. Okay.
Ma'am, Abel come late.
Okay.
Issue.
Yes, the link has been sent. All of you, please do keep your books away. So you all of you, please do check whether you have received the link. If you haven't, I'll be sending you the link again. Yes, I've sent the link. Please do check your chat box. If I'm going to mute you now for a minute. Otherwise, you'll be, yes, I'll read the questions for you. First, let me mute you all. I hope all of you have received the link. Is there anyone who hasn't received? Please don't read the question aloud. Please don't read the question aloud. You can start answering.
Ma'am, please send the link.
Again. Okay, I'll be sending you the link again. Children, it will be sent in the chat, in the group even in the evening. Okay. Those who are unable to join the session, I'll be sending you it in the evening, but see that you do it. Did all of you get the link? Is there anyone who has joined the session? Is there anyone still who hasn't? Please do inform me, okay? If you haven't. Now, this is a question paper. It's a class test on worksheet 9 and 10. So, name. All of you, please do mute your audios. Mute it. Please do mute it. Class. And the question is like this. The first question is, you have to identify the past tense of the word right. Past tense. Okay, of the word right. And the second question.
Send it link.
What is it?
Link, ma'am.
Do you want me to send the link again? Yes. Who wants the link, my dear? Is it Mathrudatan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'll be sending it. Mathrudatan, please do check whether you have received or not. So the second question is, you have to identify the present tense of the word broke. Third question is present tense of will study. Present tense, okay? You have to identify the present. The will study is given there. So you have to identify the present tense of the will study. Okay, that is the answer. Future tense of went. What is the future tense of went? Identify the present tense of took. Present tense of pulled. Keep your books away, okay? Complete the following sentences by supplying an object. My brother wrote this. The winner will receive. I'm going to unmute you all. The horse kicked. Identify the past tense of the word by. Okay? So that is the question. Now you start answering it. I'll unmute you all. I'm waiting for everyone to finish. Because of the sound is disturbing us. I don't know why. That's why I've unmuted you all. You won't be able to write the exams properly. Yes, I've unmuted you all. Now, yes,
Ma'am, he was finished.
everyone. Yes, I don't want to know the marks. Marks, I will know it.
Ma'am,
Yes, you want me to check the marks?
ma'am, my computer is not working.
Why? What happened?
I don't know.
I'll be sending you the link in the evening. Please do check it out on the other device. Are you able to? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Many of you have got less marks. Only very few have got 10 out of 10. Why is that so? Huh? You haven't learned the tens form? You took it very easy. You thought everyone...
Ma'am, I do. Coming.
Yes.
Coming. Ma'am, I am for once more.
I got 10 out of
I
10.
Hmm.
Can I do once?
How come you can do it once more? It is limited to only one response. You can't do it many a
do
times.
And coming once more.
Okay. Have all of you finished? Yes, please don't talk, my dear children. I'm waiting for everyone to send the response.
Hello. Finish. I got 10 out of 10. Ma'am, finish. Can you share the board and show the marks?
Why?
Okay.
You know your marks, no, Rida?
Yes.
Yes, then why? Why you want to? Have all of you finished?
Yes. Yes.
Nora, Lakshmiga, Rida. These children have got yes, full marks.
You tell how many students get full mark?
Many of them have got full marks. Children, if you study well, you will all will get full marks. Okay. Then when you are reading the questions also, children, please do read the question and understand the question what you're supposed to do. Some of you have got 8 and 9 is only because you have, you know the answer is only because you have clicked on to the wrong answer. Okay. Most of you have got 9 and 8. Dulkafil, Ujjwal, Abhinav, KB, Rida, Nora, Lakshmiga, all have got 10 out of 10. So it's time for us to wind up. I hope all of you have finished your examination. Okay, so the remaining notes I'll be sending you regarding the quality, adjective of quality and quantity. And please also do the exercise which is there in page number 25 and 26. Okay, so together with that, we'll be having a test paper also very soon. Why means on adjectives. Okay. So adjectives only, unless we are thorough with adjectives, only then I can move on to the next topic. That is all about adverbs. Okay. So regarding an adjective, I'll be taking a test paper once. We will revise on all the topic once more on adjectives. Then we'll move on to the next topic, that is adverbs. Okay. So let us wind up today's session, my dear children. Can we? Bye, children. Thank you. Bye. Bye, children. Thank you.